Hello everyone. Hello. I'm here. It's Wednesday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're gonna be playing more Legend ZA. We're gonna try and finish the game tonight. I just feel like... I don't know, I feel like we could do it. I'll have to skip a lot of side quests and other stuff, but... I think I've done my fair share of that kind of thing anyways. You kind of get an idea of the gameplay loop at this point. I hope you're all doing well, though. Hope you're all doing well. It's a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day to be hashtag dark woke. I'm laughing at my really stupid post I just made. I literally just says, I don't really make characters like teleporting fat guy anymore. It's such like a nothing post, but it makes me laugh. Because it's like kind of true though. Smosh certainly doesn't make characters like that. I still kind of got like fucked up last time I went to like the Smosh YouTube channel. And it was just like, I don't know. It felt like BuzzFeed. Like I'm going to the Smosh channel again. This shit is BuzzFeed to me. Like what the fuck is Bit City? They have a full series called Spud Hut. What happened to the good old days where Smosh did videos where they pretended like they were singing cartoon theme songs? What happened to the good old days when they were trying to figure out what Pokemon would be like if it was in real life? Dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually going through the popular videos on Smosh, and, like, I actually take back everything I've said. It's just... I don't know. I'm just looking at this and I'm like... This is the shit we used to watch, man. We used to watch videos like Smosh Assassin's Creed 3 song, and we thought it was fucking awesome. But I would never want to watch a video like that nowadays. Honestly, though, because it's Assassin's Creed 3, I probably wouldn't have wanted to watch it back then either. Dude, Assassin's Creed 3... Anyways, we're playing Pokemon. Welcome to a new generation of Pokemon. That's the wrong account. That's the right account. Did you guys see that they just launched a Nintendo Store app? Which doesn't sound like an awful idea. And, like, it has a really cool feature. It has a much more, like... What's the way I want to word this? It has a much fuller activity log than you would get on your Nintendo Switch. Like, straight up, every Switch game that you've played, it'll show you the exact amount of time that you've played it, like, each day. Which is, like, kind of crazy. I don't even think the 3DS had that. Now, the 3DS did show, like, a more exact time at the top, which was appreciated. But, you know, it's It's an interesting feature of the app. You download the Nintendo Store app and you have a better activity log. The problem is that it's called the Nintendo Store and it's not a good store. Like, here's the thing about the app. You use it... What am I trying to say? When you try to buy anything on this app, it opens up a browser tab where you buy it. You don't buy things within the app, which makes the fact that you made like a storefront app kind of worthless. It's like, if it's gonna send me to a browser anyways, why the fuck would I not just open the store in my browser? It doesn't make any sense. It's a better store app than Sonic Rumble, though. Dude, I feel like I'm being mean. I feel like a lot of people in my circle are really hype about Sonic Rumble, and I do not understand it at all. That game looks fucking bad. I don't know. I just look at it and I'm like, this game looks stupid. And it's getting, like, kind of bodied on Steam, too. I think the reviews were, like, 42% positive, which... You're doing worse than Forces in Lost World. What's up? Hi, Tony. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Dude, I don't know. Maybe I gotta play it. Maybe if I play Sonic Rumble, I'll be like, wait, this shit is Peem. But I feel like that's unlike. I feel like I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna be like, why the fuck did I not just spend my time playing Cross Worlds instead? You're both here? Good. I'm sorry for the urgent summons. What's going on? What do you need me in port for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She will be the one to explain. Ma'am, I've brought Team MZ's leader Urbane and his teammate aboard as well. Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Urbane, Bort. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner. So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying? You mean his claim that the Pokemon flocking to Lumiose are part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect. Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokemon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they're intended to prevent wild Pokemon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage. Makes sense. After the incident 5 years ago, Lumiose City was hemorrhaging people, and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established, but it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project, so it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokemon, a place where wild Pokemon could live among humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to this city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. This is when we began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumiose City. At the same time, wild Pokemon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now, we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, the people will abandon Lumiose once more. It's alright, Team MZ will help get us all this under control. Thank you for that, young man. Beg pardon, ma'am, it seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of AZ. Which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now. As if we wouldn't want to help save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Bort? Yeah, it's for Lumiose's future. Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon can truly live together. Help me make that dream a reality. We're on it, which probably means we better get down to work. Thanks for having us. One last question before you go, Urbane. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it? This? It used to be my mom's. Something to remember her by. I see. Forgive me, I just thought it looked familiar somehow. If you remember where you might have seen it, let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumiose searching for someone. You might just have the clue I need to find them. Now, we should get going. Please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of Mega Power. I will email you all the details as usual. Leave it to us. This is what Team MZ's here for. We're gonna make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share, like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Bort. We're heading back to the hotel. Strategy meeting time. Ooh, selection of Megastones. I don't know if you can get a Clefable Megastone from here, but I need that. Oh, I can! Yes! Now we just need Starmie's Megastone. Go Twink! Dude, Twink was doing pretty good for us last time. It's like kind of fucked up. This is like a team of like 3. It's just been Heracross, Clefable, and Mawile. I guess Audino's been doing stuff. That's not true. Audino's been doing stuff. Poor Meganium and Starmie, I don't think they've done anything in like 10 hours. I'm sorry. I am sorry to Baby Spinach. You know, it'd be like that. So, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Speaking of which, did you both get word from Vinny about new Rogue Mega Evolution reports? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. And this is no longer Baby Spinach. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in Jean Sector 4, we've got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All 3 of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Yeah, so they're gonna be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Bort? Of course. I can do anything. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground, as always. Sorry, I don't know why I keep yawning tonight. Even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Come on, we're all pros at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokemon. Team MZ is like a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of Rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Bort from there. Up first, the Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. That one goes to Urbane. Naveen, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in Jean Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle the Starmie in Blue Sector 9. We always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulders, Bort. I can handle it. I can do anything. Thanks, Bort. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal up your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. I remember, like, not knowing how the fuck to get on this roof. Because Dragonite is chilling on a rooftop. Do I wanna... I'll go with Twink for Dragonite, because I do think it has Fire Blast. So it's gonna be annoying to get with, Mawile. Do any of you have water moves? No. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Dragonite is probably your fave new Mega. I respect that. I would have to think about what my favorite new Mega is. It might be Mega Delphox for me. I really like how they played into the witch aspect of that Pokemon. It's cute. Dragonite is up there though. I do like Dragonite's design. Or Mega Dragonite's design. Mega Chestnut is a close second. Mega Chestnut is cool. There's a lot of good Megas. These animals are being so fucking noisy, it's crazy. You know, they definitely, like, positioned, like, Mega Greninja to be, like, the super important guy. Especially because they give it a unique effect for Water Shuriken. But, like, Mega Greninja is just kind of whatever. It's Greninja, but upside down. There you are. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only discovered recently, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? That person you're looking for. Yeah, I guess I feel like I need to protect this city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumios's rogue Mega Evolution problem. Oh, I'm ready for it. Here goes. Don't do anything reckless. Dude, it really is a cutie pie. I didn't even notice its big wide eyes. Well, you don't have a ice move? You have an ice move. Okay, you know what? I think it's medic time. Honestly, I think it's medic time. This is what I'm talking about. The type coverage on this thing is kind of crazy. Luckily, I have an Audino whose type coverage is also kind of crazy. feeling's not as good as the hurting. Oh, you know what? I just realized I never opened up stream avatars. That's my bad. I was like, wait, why the fuck is the bottom of my stream so empty? It's yelling at me to log in. Sorry. This game's got some pretty great songs in it. That's hitting me with the Thunder Hurricane combo. Dude, this is why this dude needs no guard. It would be so awesome if Mega Dragonite had no guard. It is like, it's like a Theorymon-ass, like, ability to give it, but, like, also, dude, come on. It's got so many, like, powerful, inaccurate, special moves. Throw it a bone. Throw it a bone. Like, no guard Mega Dragonite is my Theorymon. I think it's a cooler Theorymon than fucking... What if Mega Malamar set up Trick Room? The fuck kind of business does Mega Malamar have setting up Trick Room? Just because it sucks shit, it needs a good ability? Game Freak loves making Pokemon that suck shit. Game Freak will create a Poison-type Pokemon with, like, a 434, like, stat spread. Its highest stat is, like, 90 in attack. And then the ability they'll give it is Poison Point. Its hidden ability is Poison Heal, which it can't fucking use because it's already a Poison type. Like, I don't know, I'm on Team Mega Malamar just sucking shit. I know, we all bought into the ad campaign that was like, your friend Malamar, you know. We all wanted Malamar to be a fucking goated Mega. It's going to be the worst one. There is, like, no way that Mega Malamar isn't the worst Mega in the game. Like, this stat spread is just so bad. Your favorite Pokemon is Malamar. What's your favorite Pokemon? It's Malamar on pole. Like, I don't know, like, Sienna worded it best. Mega Malamar is, like, so unbelievably shit that people are convinced it's gonna have, like, an insane ability that, like, we've never even seen before, because why else would they make it so bad? Honestly, I feel like if they even just give it Contrary again, it still won't be that good. I still feel like Mega Malamar with Contrary still gets outclassed by Superior. And Superior is, like, not that good. Superior is a very whatever mod. It does one thing. It does, like... It does Leaf Storm over and over again, and that's it. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Medic down. Medic revived. Oh, we're almost done. Medic! Show me a picture of this guy's balls. Oh, we are about to fucking win, bitch. Nice. Mega T-Tar is gonna be even easier because we got the fucking Heracross for it. Mega T-Tar is about to get really embarrassed. You're on a roll, Bort. Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumios will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasartico want. Keep it up! He's running into the other part of the roof? Is he stupid? I don't even have a Pokemon Center unlocked over there. Whoops. Awesome, funny Badoo. Roserade is such an awesome Pokemon. Roserade could be like the coolest Gen 4 evolution. I don't know what else it would be. I don't know, maybe someone can like hit me with like a Gen 4 evolution that's even cooler than Roserade. But that's probably my pick. Hi Faye, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Here's our likely to soon Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. You were watching the Boondocks and just learned that your mom has the same birthday as Fidel Castro? I mean, that's not like impossible. 1 in every 365 people are gonna share a birthday with them. And you know, when you think about it, that's like a lot of fucking people. Because there's like 8 billion people on planet Earth, divided by like 365. How many people, like, I need to do the math now. I need to get the calculator app out. Because now I want to know how many people share a birthday with Castro. $21,917,808 point a bunch of shit. It is very funny to learn that from the Boondocks specifically. You know what's crazy? Honestly, it being like 21 million people, that's less than I thought it would be. I thought I was gonna, like, pull up a number and be like, whoa, what the fuck? That's a lot of people. But honestly, 21 million people is, like, I don't know, that's, like, more than the population of, like, New York, I think. But even then, that's, like, well, I don't know. OMG, Communism Snoop Dogg, you've reached 4,000 revlogs. Yes! That's fucking awesome that 4,000 people have put my stupid post on their blog. One of the best posts I've ever done. Anyways, T-Tar. As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This might be a long fight. But my Scrafty should do well against the Tyranitar in terms of tight matchups. And in any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you can count on Scrafty and me to help. Tyranitar is like one of the purest Pokemon. Look, toilet boss battle? True. I don't know, I was watching like the new Jimothy Pool video today where he was talking about how Tyranitar could potentially like rise to OU again. And it was like, it was one of those things where like, you know, when T-Tar fell, I was like, oh no, well that's obvious. Tyranitar, it just can't keep up in the modern day. But then I hear, like, oh, Tyranitar might actually be, like, really good in Gen 9. I'm like, well, yeah, it's Tyranitar. That makes sense. Like, I can't pretend like I didn't have my doubts, but hearing that Tyranitar could be like at least a niche OU threat is like, you know what? That makes sense. It kind of is Hulk toilet centrism. I don't know, if Tyranitar became like a OU guy again, that could make me a little happy. I would be like, yeah, that feels right. Dude, I'm killing this thing way faster than I killed Dragonite. Holy shit. When the Mega Heracross 185 attack hits. Okay, Patrick. I want Heracross to get the EXP, but you can kill it. I don't know. I do like a good underdog story. So actually, I think I would be disappointed if it turned out Tyranitar was still ass. Because, like, when it came out in Gen 9, it was like, it seemed like it was ass, and I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Sandstorm doesn't seem like it'd be that good in a Terra meta. You know, it made sense to me why T-Tar would fall. But now that people are like, oh wait, Tyranitar might still have the sauce, I'm like, I kind of hope so. It would be really nice if he still had the sauce. It was like, it's like when Weavile became like a niche threat in OU again. After people thought he was washed because of Chen Pao, I was like, dude, I'm glad that Weavile's back. I'm glad he wasn't washed. Same with Landorus. People thought Landorus was washed, and then he's like, he's probably still like a top 10 like Pokemon in terms of usage. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm gonna check Smogon's Twitter real quick. Fuck, I gotta scroll so far. Wait, I don't have to scroll that far. Yeah, Lando is as of September was number 9. Wait, what about October? Do they not have that? I would have thought. Oh wait, well the tier changes are for October, but the usage stats are for September. Okay. Okay, no, I understand. Yeah, Lando is still top 10. Landorus will never die. Lando was number 13 in October? Damn. I mean, that's still pretty good. Dude, Ichiban is available in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds now? Fuck. Really? Dude. T-Tar is B rank in the viability rankings? That's fucking badass. That makes me really happy to hear. Dude, I thought Ichiban was dropping tomorrow. Dude, they dropped Ichiban for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds? Why the fuck would anybody play Sonic Rumble? I don't understand. This is a fake video game. I'm definitely gonna have, like some of my friends in the streaming space be like, dude, Sonic Rumble is really good. It's actually, like, kind of peak. And I'm gonna be like, they fucking dropped Ichiban for Cross Worlds. I don't give a fuck. We have bigger fish to fry. Alright? There's a fucking giant bass in our fucking bathtub that we are going to fry. Same spot that dudes like Skarm, Bliss, Toxapex, Garchomp, and a bunch of other dudes are at. That's, you know, the B rank might be the all reliable tier. That might be all reliables. Because every single one of those are like, they're like solid as ideals. All these wild Pokemon gathering in Lumiose and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. I'll keep looking into it on my end as well. Now the question is, who am I gonna use to take on Starmie? I guess it could be Heracross because of Pin Missile. But I feel like he'll probably die. I guess we'll try anyways. There's no point in not trying. I mean, again, 185 attack is insane. Had a bit of trouble getting to Starmie. I probably did too, but I've blocked it out of my memory. I thought Dragonite was more annoying to get to. I could not figure out for like 20 minutes how to get to Dragonite. Starmie though, I'm like already there. I'm actually like already there, which is the crazy thing. Get up the stairs, you fuck. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's shrouded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. I sport, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. Goodness sakes. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Felipe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be harmed, so we came to evaluate the situation. I thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. That erratic Pokemon you warned about is at the risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. And what are we supposed to do? It's simple. If Bort defeats my teams, then I will be unable to take on other opponents. I'm surprised Felipe doesn't have, like, his own battle theme. This guy. At the very least, like, the Rust Syndicate itself should have, like, its own theme that isn't just Corbo's. Heracross, slaughter this fool. I don't have any better heals. I'm running out of good heals. Remind me next time we go to a Pokemon Center to buy good healing items. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. New boot goofing. God, Mega Scarm looks so stupid, but I kinda love that for it. Like, it's so doofy looking that I have no choice but to think it's awesome. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I can understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. That's kind of funny coming from you, Felipe. You're older than Corbeau and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander's support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Corbeau. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbeau started up all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, and even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbeau and his partner Venipede gave us the slip at every turn, always one step ahead of us until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he has been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I shouldn't have told all of you that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumios. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Felipe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Right, yeah, okay. I'll evolve my partner. Then we gotta go calm that rogue Mega Starmie. And I will jump on top of it. This is easy. Before Starmie's Rogue Mega Evolution sits in, want me to heal your Pokemon? Make sure you and Baby Spinach stay safe, okay? Dude, wait, why the fuck am I not using Baby Spinach? I literally have a Grass-type Pokemon. What am I thinking? Oh, let me send out the Bug Fighting type that's, like, partially weak to this thing. What are you talking about? Fucking use your starter. I was literally talking about how I haven't had any situations for Baby Spinach. This is it. This is Baby Spinach's finest moment, is to defeat the Starman from Earthbound. This city's pissing me off. I'm the original Starwalker. I love Mega Starmie's design. I'm not even gonna lie. I love how goofy it is. I think it rules so much. And I know it's based on, like, a specific, like, Japanese alien movie. And, like, that's cool. I like that aspect. But I just like Mega Starmie because it's such a fucking goober. It looks so silly. It's awesome. There's gonna be people who try to convince you that this isn't a fucking hilarious design. Oh no, Mega Evolutions should be cool. They should be badass. Fuck you. If you can handle a little bit of goofing off, I don't know what the fuck your life is all about. Dude, Baby Spinach is fucking shredding through it. Holy shit. Do you like the minimalist approach to Mega Starmie? It's good. It's literally good. Easy clap. Baby Spinach, I apologize. I wasn't familiar with your game. Good work, Bort. That's another rogue Pokemon successfully calmed. These battles really take it out of you, huh? I know we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging, it leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumios's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'd be wild. Looks like we've taken care of all the rogue Pokemon that Vinny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? That was Urbane? I'm guessing he wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. That's Goomy. Please? Please? That's such a cutie pie. Any second now. It does not get mad, though. It's perfectly okay with me, like, throwing 1 million balls at it. Alright, be honest, guys. Do you think we catch this Lumi like this, or do you think I'm gonna use up literally all of my Ultra Balls? Any second now. Yes! Alright. Now we can go back to Hotel Z. That was very important. I had a feeling this was gonna be Lala Zygarde. I saw that sent in, like, another server I was in. I was actually gonna send it to you, Jen, but then I was like, wait, what if Jen thought I was on Twitter? I didn't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that possibility. But I thought about sending that to you. I would just forward it, but every time I've tried to forward a message to you, it always breaks. Literally, I feel like every single time that I've tried to forward a message to you from another server, it does not work. And I don't know why. Because literally, any time I've forwarded a message anywhere else, to anyone else, it just works. Probably has to do with the fact that you don't update your apps on your phone. Could you please update Discord so I can forward messages to you? They haven't added ads to Discord yet, so you don't have any reason not to. What if it's bad? It's literally not bad. It's fine. They haven't made any bad updates to Discord recently. I'm so glad we've got you on Team MZ. Hey AZ, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer's the actual strongest? That is up to Floette to decide. How do you mean? I mean that it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Floette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokemon. But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Bort. Says who? That is not Bort. It's not what she looks like at all. This is a promotion match announcement for Trainer Bort. You are to face Grisham. Grisham. So it's finally time. You're in arm's reach of rank A now, the very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Odd that they've made it to rank B but managed to keep their face a secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people sign up using pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still. How are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess? You know, Grisham? I guess that makes sense. Grisham? Is it Zeke? Zyke? Dude, I gotta beat this game so I can play as Ichiban in Cross Worlds. It's not funny, dude. I gotta do it. Risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Grisham? Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau board and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank first has begun. Who joins the ZA Royale under a false name? There are some strange people out there. Strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled and yet failed to. Old man is coughing. This will have no implications for later. Hello? He's gonna have to start making meth to pay for the treatment. Floette, we have to cook. Hey Mimi, doing okay? Hello there, what can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Bort's opponent for her next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? What the fuck do you mean by that? I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. kinda stayed out of the ZA Royale, because she's always got tons of detective work on her plate. But you ought to know, she's super strong. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. Bitch! You shouldn't call a lady that. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go. It kind of fucks me up that, like, Emma is, like, a few years younger than me. Because if she's 16 in Pokemon X and Y, and this game is 5 years after that, she's, like, 21. Like, I could take her to a bar. But I would still be like, damn. Even if you were in college, you wouldn't have finished your degree yet. That's fucking crazy. She should be at the club? True. That's fucking true. She just became club age. Drinking age in France is 18. Damn, no wonder by like age 20 you're already, like, your diet is like cigarettes and piss. There needs, like, honestly, they should put a smoker in Pokemon. If Pokemon can have E10 rated games now, they should have a character who smokes. Out of all the characters in the Pokemon universe, who do you think is the most likely to be addicted to cigarettes? Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. They took out gambling, you think they'd put in smoking? You could put in smoke... Gambling they had to take out because of, like, legal shit. They had to take out gambling because it was like simulated gambling is still like playing a slot machine. But like looking at a character smoking in a video game is not the same as smoking in real life. That's not the same at all. Also, no, don't put it in a vapor. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? They're the group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared, calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumiose, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they last a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grisham have a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says, Bort. The most fucked up thing about this video game is that I really like Mabel as a character, which is fucking crazy because anybody who played X and Y did not remember who the fuck Mabel was. She was just one of the random admins that does, like, fucking nothing. Also, honestly, I think we do a little time skip. We get to nighttime, and we get our ticket, so we don't have to worry about that later. La 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 la. La la. Oh, let me heal Heracross also. It's probably just gonna be steamrolling everyone in the fucking Royale with Heracross. Wait, I meant to use Rock Blast. That's my bad. There we go. Fucking hit the goddamn post office thing. The little postage box. A mailbox. I forgot what a mailbox was called. Sorry, I'm not running on full power today. Admittedly, I kind of stayed up a bit too late last night playing this game. Because I was doing post-game. But hey, I almost have all the Mons in the decks. I just need someone to help me with the trade evos. And then I'm good. And then I still have some research tasks to go, but they shouldn't be too bad. The worst one probably will end up being the battle ones, but even then, I've already done over 700 battles. It's not gonna be as bad as it is for some other people. I'm probably gonna have to do, like, 10, like, ZA Royales in a row, or battle zones, I guess. You got this, hashtag girl. I will say, I don't know where this game is gonna rank overall in, like, my 3D Pokemon. It might just be, like, only below Scarlet and Violet. Which is to say, it's pretty damn high. But at the same time, it's, like, a little weird, because it's, like... It's a similar thing to Legends Arceus, where I'm like, I don't know how frequently I'll replay this game. I'll probably replay it more than I did Legends Arceus, which is to say I'll actually replay it. I didn't replay Legends Arceus at all. Legends Arceus was like, I did the stream playthrough, I did my one off-stream playthrough, I have not played it since. Like, I think Legends Arceus is a good game, and I would place it above some of the other 3D Pokemon games. It's also just not necessarily what I'm looking for in Pokemon. Like, this is more my speed, because there's such a big emphasis on battles, that's what I'm here for. I like Pokemon because I really like the battles. And even when they kind of, like, change up the battle system, this battle system in this game is still familiar enough that it's, like, it's understandable to me. I don't know. I really like this game. I really like this game. I've already spent a lot of time on this game. I mean, hell, I've already spent more time in this game than I spent in Legends Arceus overall. Literally, like, dude. Look at where it ranks in terms of games I've played on my damn Switch. I don't know where the fuck this lady came from. Nor do I know how she didn't see me. Oh well. Oh well. It's another 2 kills for Mawile. Please! No. I saw the Aurorus too. The Aurorus would have gone crazy. Where the fuck did you come from? Oh man, I just realized, did I put on the... I don't think I put on the Mega Stone for Starmie. The fuck? That's boxes. I was looking for... What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know anything. I can't do anything. I'm about to get triple achievements here. No! I didn't want to run away. Fuck. Never mind, we're not getting triples. Whatever. Whatever. Try to put a safeguard, but you're never safe against my fucking Mawile. Damn, I would have liked to get the triple, but whatever. We're definitely gonna get the Challenger's ticket tonight. Oh, what's been new? What's been new with you guys? Do we have any exciting news? Aside from the fact that the United States might not be completely fucked? I mean, that was nice. Basically, everything good that could have happened in the election this year happened. I already talked about the fucking Nintendo Store app that doesn't work as a store app. I don't know, Nintendo put out their holiday commercial for the year, which had, in the commercial, they had Donkey Kong, they had Madden, and they had Metroid Prime 4, which is really, it's a funny selection of games to show off, because 2 out of those 3 games are not Switch 2 exclusives. They advertised the Switch 2 for the holidays with 1 Switch 2 exclusive game. Damn, it really must be a new generation console. It's like weird, I would have expected them to show like Mario Kart World or fucking Kirby Air Riders. I think it's less the exclusives and more the broad appeal that draws people in. That's really funny to say because, like, Metroid has always been a niche series. Like, I think, like, literally the best-selling Metroid game has sold, like, 3 million copies. Like, I mean, Madden definitely has the broad appeal. I do think you're right about that. And, like, again, have I even talked about this? I just realized I didn't even talk about the Switch financial report, or Nintendo financial report, because that happened, like, after my stream the other day. So I guess I can talk about that. And we can talk about how the Switch 2 is already almost... It's already almost sold more than the Wii U, which is really funny. It really is like, damn, nobody want you for real with the Wii U. This is extremely off topic, but when is the next Wilds time? It will be next week. We are planning to do it next week. I wanted to do Jackbox this week, so I wasn't able to fit it in. I wanted to do Jackbox and Sonic Racing because they just added Ichiban. I'm kind of surprised that Donkey Kong didn't sell more, though. Like, Donkey Kong has sold, like, over 3 million units, which is not bad. But I don't know, I kind of felt like, that game felt like it made such, like, a big splash when it came out, that I'm actually surprised it's, like, maybe, like, 30% of all Switch 2 owners have it. I don't know, I'm sure it was, like, enough of a success for Nintendo, though. I mean, based on the fucking Pokemon leaks, I don't know how much big budget Nintendo is putting into any of this shit. It seems like Nintendo has built their empire on not doing the crazy budgets that we're seeing out of, like, Microsoft and Sony. Mario Kart World also is, like, it's, like, still, like, a 90% attach rate, basically. But, I mean, one of the things we did glean from the financial report is that, like, most of those sales are from the bundle. Most of the Mario Kart World sales are from the bundle, and I mean, it makes sense. It's a fucking $80 video game otherwise. But it does make me wonder, is that game gonna have the legs once it's, like, not in a bundle? Because, I mean, I know the bundle that they're doing for Black Friday, or at least the bundle I assume they're doing for Black Friday, is the Pokemon Legends ZA bundle. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I can't imagine that it's gonna keep selling like crazy. It's never gonna be like Mario Kart 8. I think sales are gonna slow down because $80 is just too much. Getting it for like $50 in a bundle, that's not that bad. Getting it for like $80 on its own, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, wait. Let's go visit Mabel. That rat! That vile little man! I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. And it's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm the acting director of this place. Are you making progress on my research tasks? Grisham? Who could that be? Team Flare, it seems you already know more about Greece than I thought. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still some people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? Which is really funny because she has the fucking logo on her laptop. That's like if you worked for Nvidia and you were like, I don't really want people to know I work for them though. And then you like, you just have it on your fucking computer. You have like one of those little stickers that says like, Nvidia certified or some shit like that. You know those fucking stickers they put on the computers? There's still people... I already read that. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal, so I got made the acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, I didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grease. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the ZA Royale. But if you've really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe in Centrico Plaza. What's that Nouveau Cafe? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be here to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want you to keep up the research work, too. That's true! She has the fucking... Dude, I never even, like, noticed it, but she's rocking the Team Flare gamer chair right now. That's fucking crazy. The Team Flare gamer chair is funny as fuck. Would you guys cop that if that was real? I would not. I'm against gamer chairs, but I would think it's really funny. And her posture is worse than ever. True shit. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order a meeting with Grisham. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in Rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goals to achieve, goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grissel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down, right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grissel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. If you would be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Why do I keep doing the pins? It's already pinned on my map. What is wrong with me? It's a force of habit, truly. Look at you, waiting like a good little girl. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. I just got called like a good little girl and I was like... Me? Me? I imagine you must be asking why we want you to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent the location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare, or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Of course I do. What can an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Grissel. Risham, this kid is our enemy. She's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though it is, that's some heart in their hearts in response, like Grissel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grissel once she is set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match, I must ask. Please, Grissel, won't you grant Grissel the battle she desires? Literally, though, that was me. Fuck, my team is not healed up at all. Hold on. Let's teleport to the Pokemon Center. We could take on Grissel with Starmie. Guys, we're actually using our full team. This is crazy. We've been so over-leveled that we haven't even had to do that. But now that I'm, like, trying to, like, power through the rest of this game, it's like... The NPCs are catching up. They're not quite there yet, but they're catching up. So I've got to actually, like, keep type matchups into account. Dude, I can't fucking speak today. I keep making all sorts of mistakes. I'm not at my most eloquent. Alright, let's kill her. Let's kill her. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. I'm so glad we get a remix of the Team Flare theme. And it's a fucking bop, too. Like, holy shit. Alright, Patrick. Kill this fool. It's still water weak. It'll fall all the same. Gross. Mega Starmie is so funny. I love it. Fuck. I need to buy heals. No! Alright. Does this song only play twice in the entire game? I think so, honestly. Which is very tragic. I've gotta win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess it's up to you, Twink. We haven't seen Mega Twink yet. Fuck yeah. It's like, I understand what they were going for with Mega Pyroar. I think it was ill-advised. It looks really stupid. It is like, I don't know, it's one of the worst Mega designs they've done. It's a little too silly, yeah. It's like silly, but not silly enough to be funny. It just kind of looks dumb. Like, Mega Starmie, that's like silly enough to be funny. Mega Pyroar is like, I don't know, it feels like they were kind of trying to make it look like a little cool, but they failed in every regard. This is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Mega Pyroar is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, one Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Are their drinks nasty or not? I think Griselle was just mad. I think she was just having a moment. She was just having a girl moment. You know how it is. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. He was an eco-fascist. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness, and we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. Listen, I get what you're saying. It's fucked up that AZ built that, but I gotta be honest, Lysander was probably gonna become an eco-fascist one way or the other. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Bort, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame. It's like the most generic password you could come up with. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of that terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. It was the same in XY? Yeah, and it was the most generic password ever in XY as well. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Alright, you're acting like fucking Lugia's down there? Bro, it's gonna be like Magnemite or some shit. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around here somewhere. The lo-fi remix? I mean, this was always a lo-fi song. But then it gets more intense when you face wild Pokemon. I didn't mean to press it again. My bad. Dude, once again, the craziest thing about this game is that I hear the music remixes and it makes me nostalgic for Pokemon X and Y. I don't know, I kind of feel like my adulthood is making myself realize that the stuff I liked as a teenager was actually, like, still kind of good. Like, I had a fucked up thing today. Or, like, not today, it was last night, where I was looking at, like, you know, I was talking about the Nintendo store and how it has the play activity feature. And, like, out of all the games that I have played on my 3DS, my Wii U, my Switch 2, the third most played game I had was Fire Emblem Fates. Which is a game that I have famously gone on record absolutely shitting on. And I'm not saying it was undeserved. It is a very flawed video game. But I thought about it more, and I was honestly like, man, there probably was something that drew me to that game, though. Like, it still was like a solid, like, in terms of gameplay, it was still like a solid Fire Emblem experience. Now, do I wish I had spent all that money on the DLC still? Not really, no. I feel like the DLC was kind of dumb. There's a lot of things about Fire Emblem Fates that are dumb. But I think, like, I don't know. I played Codename Steam. I think Codename Steam might be the last thing in the world that I truly despise. Like, if I started my own video game review show, that would be, like, what my evil clone comes in and tells me is the shitty game I have to review. It is your destiny to review shitty games, video game reviewer. Like, that's what it's gonna boil down to, is that that's the last video game that sucks. I like too many video games. I don't, like, even video games that I don't, like, necessarily gel with and stick with, I don't usually hate. It's honestly probably just Codename Steam. Codename Steam might be the last video game that I truly hate. It might be the last bad video game on Earth. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Alright, alright. I'll join the team. What about gacha games? That's true. That's true. I do, like, I have a viscerally angry reaction to gacha games. But I mean, that's also just having, like, a viscerally angry reaction to, like, gambling. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of justified in that. Nobody would get mad at me for saying I think gacha games are bad. Like, I don't know, I haven't played, like, every gacha game. But I feel like if I did, I would, like, be really mad about it. Like, the Uma Musume fans should consider themselves lucky that I've never played Uma Musume, so I have no, I can't, like, make myself hate it. Because I'm like, well, I haven't played it, I don't know what it's like. Genshin Impact, though, I played 1 hour of Genshin Impact, and I was like, this game's fucking ass. Which, I mean, to be fair, I was going in with the expectation that it was gonna be ass. And it fucking lived up to it. It was, in fact, dog shit. And that's the only time I've played, like, a fucking MiHoYo game. I haven't touched any of the other ones. I have no interest. I will not be playing Zenless Zone Zero or fucking Honkai Star Rail or whatever the fuck they're releasing. It feels like I sneeze and they release a new MiHoYo game, and it's like, there's too many. I can't even imagine, like, people who like these games being like, I'm really happy that they keep releasing more of these. Not immune to gambling, that's why you never downloaded Uma Musume. I I hate spending money in free-to-play games. There are not that many free-to-play games that I've actually spent money on. I think it's literally just, like, TF2 and Fortnite. And that's, like, it. I refuse to spend money in free-to-play games. I don't have any fire moves. I do have Bulldoze. There's a one gacha game you started playing and it's the chillest gacha you've ever seen. And I still wouldn't fucking play it. I don't care how chill your game is, I'm not here to gamble. You thought... in terms of not trying to FOMO you into buying stuff, I still would hate it. Because it's always gonna be a looming factor no matter what. Like, I have played gacha games that people have said are, like, really, like, oh, they're, like, really lenient and they don't really try to pressure you into buying stuff and you could play it free to play. And I fucking hate them. Well, I'm also talking. Am I not allowed to talk? You're allowed to talk, but I'm not. I don't know, like, I remember people said, like, Cookie Run Kingdom was, like, or not Kingdom, whatever the fuck the one is where they're running. It's like an auto runner. I played that, and people were like, Gacha's really lenient in that. And it was like, I still did not like it at all. Oven Break, but the original was better. I wasn't around for the original, so I wouldn't know. You used to play a few gacha games, and you noticed that every time you played them, you immediately stopped as soon as you got the character you wanted. I tried to play Fire Emblem Heroes back in the day, and Fire Emblem Heroes is probably what made me hate gacha games as much as I do, because Fire Emblem Heroes is really fucking stingy with the characters. For one thing, there's way too fucking many of them. That it's like, you're getting characters from across the entire Fire Emblem series, so it's like, oh, you could get the fucking, like, 5-star character you want, or you could get fucking... one of the pirates from, like, Fire Emblem 1. You know what, though? The pirates? I do like the pirates. But I was trying really hard to get Soleil in Fire Emblem Heroes for the longest time, because, God, her art in that game is so cute. She is a little sweetie pie. She is so cute in that game. I love the art. I love the art style. It's like one of my favorite pieces of Fire Emblem art ever. So I really wanted to get her in the game, and I tried for like a month, and she was like a common pole. She was not like a pole that was supposed to be hard to get. I never fucking got her. And it made me really mad, and I never played Fire Emblem Heroes again. It wasn't the last gacha I played. But it probably is the reason why I just, like, inherently, like, don't like gacha games in concept. They were adding, like, 10 guys a month. They really were. It was too much. It was too much. It's impossible to get the fucking character you want. And that's how they made their fucking bank, too. Fire Emblem Heroes is Nintendo's most successful, like, mobile game because, like, they solved the formula. They were like, people really like these characters, so we'll put them in a gacha game with a million other characters that they probably don't give a shit about. Especially considering that some of these characters are in video games that we did not release over here. And yeah, dude, the power creep in that game is so bad. Oh my god. Like, they add a new fucking alt of, like, Robin or something, and he's got, like, the most insane, like, fucking, like, manifesto as his ability. It's fucking crazy. And you know what? There's definitely more people playing Fire Emblem Heroes than Fire Emblem Shadows. Fire Emblem Shadows, I already think everybody abandoned. Descriptions got so fucking long, they had an entire glossary in each one. Literally, it's too much. It's too much. You know what I think is interesting about this place? And they didn't have to do this, but they included the area where they had AZ locked up. And I mean, hey, it's a free EXP candy. Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. The device. The device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. Are you catching up to your off-stream file? I'm in post-game on my off-stream file, so I've already beaten the game. I already know what happens, don't worry. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geoseng Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such a power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Hell? But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring something back. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ, then do what must be done. Okay, I do have one question about all this. Why did AZ create another device that could only be controlled with Floette when he did not get to see Floette until 5 years ago? I guess maybe he was scared of, like, being able to activate the weapon's power and fucking over the world again. Did you see Lysander? To think that he is still alive. And yet, he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle, there will be time for such things later. You, Bort, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare, and yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It is time they've all learned of AZ's sins. Now, go to Hotel Z. This game is rated E10 because they introduced sinning to Pokemon. Floyd is not trusting your ass. Not at all. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up upon. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, hey, Bort, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Seems he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it's about time I talked to you all about it. Come, we could speak on the roof. Bort, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they'd known. And my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Can you imagine just like a giant old man wandering around France for 3,000 years? I know that's just like normal in the Pokemon universe, but think about how like insane that is. Just a fucking like 9-foot tall guy walking around France just being like... Yes, literally, he was a fucking cryptid. It's crazy. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ange is. That is what is hidden within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now Ange. The tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believed it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. The shock awoke Ange and has caused the Mega Power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue Mega Evolution. It's Ange? Oh, sorry. Fuck the French, sorry. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to end the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to right his wrongs. I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Bort, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you've got to defeat Grisham. I knew we could count on you, Bort. Whatever Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now it's time to see Grisham about your promotion match. Thank you. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. Alright, let's kill Grisham. This might be a certified Starmie moment. Did you arrive at an answer together with your fellows in Team MZ? Yeah, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyways? We're fighting for Floette. Yeah, we know all about the old man and that black flower Floette of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone. Rissell, please, that's too far. But it is true that you, Bort, don't have any real ties to the city. What reason does some outsider like you want to protect Lumiose? I care about the Pokemon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect this city from the tower, and I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare, and all those who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. I'm Charizard. I'm the dragon. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. You carry nothing like the burdens that I carry, and yet you think you'll be able to save Lumiose. I'll free you from your past. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true, and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Ah, fuck! I chose the wrong Pokemon to start with. Alright, well, it's another certified Heracross moment. Turns out, guys, it was always about Heracross. Heracross is the true main character of Pokemon Legends ZA. Come on now. Oh! Alright, Twink. You got this.
Shut up, Twink!
My little sweetie guy. Oh my la. You got these turkey stuffing potato chips and been eating them with cranberry sauce and it's low-key addicting. My wasted youth. Nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Evolve and burn it all away, Charizard. Alright. I guess it's up to you, Staryu. Maybe not. You might die pretty quickly to this. Yeah, I'm getting you out of there, bud. I'm sorry. You tried your best. It's a medic moment. Ladies and gentlemen, and gentle theys as well, it was a medic moment. You certainly do direct your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it.
I did it! I'm A!
You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. If only we could leave behind the name of Team Flare, leave behind Lumiose itself, we'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But Team Flare and the dreams that Lysander hoped to make real, that world of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysander may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us, if I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. It seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Bort. Please take care of Prism Tower in our city. Of course I will. If you have any need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau exists in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those Fire Blast roasts you like. My dog. I may have been defeated. I may have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what define me. Grisham. It seems self-serving desires crept in and overshadowed the ideals he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you'll be able to protect this city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Getting a little close there, buddy. Guess what? I made it to rank A too. Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? It must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With 2 A-ranked trainers, we'll be able to take care of the tower for sure. Big yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Floette will choose. Floette, what is it? What's wrong? Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is it Ange that is affecting you? Floette. Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know that the future of Lumios and of this world will be safe in your hands. That night. Alright, who set off the bomb? Bort, you alright? I'm gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Kanari is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. Yeah, take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent's happening. Normally, I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all 4 of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AZ, Floette, you're okay. We are fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening. I wondered if she might be responding to Ange in some way, so I came to view the tower. Look there. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower! I really don't like the look of that glow. Who the fuck took the fucking, like, cover off of it? The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Ange goes rogue as well. The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower has been emitting, it will likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city. It'll be alright, AZ. Team MZ's gonna take care of it. Hey Vinny, this about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. On it. We'll head out now. Okay, Team MZ, let's regroup in Centrico Plaza. Once Floette is mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Ange. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Ange Floette. You must help the tower attain its true form if we are to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I will remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You wish for me to cook? That is a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Bort. I am so grateful that our paths crossed. A fucking little baby cell. Okay. This is endgame. Let's buy healing items. Live cell reaction. Now, we don't need to buy this many healing items. But, who cares? We have like $1 million. We gotta do something with our millions of dollars. This means Wizardtopia is about to be summoned. Yes! Yes! Oh, I thought it was gonna be something bad. It's gonna be something good. Alright. Oh, you're right. It is the fucking thing that was up. It's just on the ground now. Looks like we've got all of Team MZ here. I'm afraid there's no time to waste, so allow me to get straight to the point. The tower is emitting more mega power by the minute. If it keeps up this pace, this entire city will be overrun with rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. We appreciate you joining us, Floette. AZ has assured us that we can still rectify this situation as long as we have you and a trainer who can help you achieve Mega Evolution. Team MZ, you're in the remarkable position of having 2 trainers who have achieved rank A, so I must ask, which of you will attempt to subdue the tower? I'll do it. But you and Bort are both rank A now, Urbane. That's right, so we should battle so I can prove that I'm the strongest trainer, and then I'll be the one to save every person in Pokemon and Lumiose. Sound fair, Vinny? If that is what you both wish, I can hardly stand in your way. Wait, no, that's not what I want to use my wish on. Alright, Bort, talk to me when you're ready to battle. It's time to see who's the strongest Pokemon trainer, and who will take control of the tower. We're ready when you are, Vinny. These 2 trainers are cleared to battle to decide who is the strongest ZA Royale trainer. I'm gonna prove that I'm up to this, no matter what comes after. A win for this city. The winner tackles the tower. Let's do this. It's you and me, Urbane. Unfortunately, I have the real main character. Mega Heracross. Kill! Oh, nice setting up life screen, Dupus. I didn't say any of that sentence correct at all. You might be Team MZ's secret weapon, but I'm our leader for a reason. I may not have found the person I came here for yet, but I've met so many people I care about. I'm gonna be the one to fix the tower with Floette so everyone can keep living their happy lives. I'm gonna do a little Fuller Sword, because Poison is very annoying. If I'm going to protect everyone in Lumiose, I can't go losing to you. Uh-oh. I am no longer Mega. It's going very badly for me. Yeah, I probably should have sent out Baby Spinach. I can't believe you got me down to my last Pokemon. You're a great trainer, that's for sure. Now I know what it's like to be at the receiving end of Mega Emboar. Alright, go my Starmie. Alright, that was bad. That was really bad! Okay, never mind. Twink, you're up. Jesus Christ, this thing is shredding through my team. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, fuck. Wait, I'm gonna win, though. I'm gonna win. It's okay. Guys, it's okay. I wanted to be the one to save the city, but I guess it's no surprise I lost to you. So you really are Lumios's greatest trainer, and the strongest Mega Evolution user. You know, I'm really happy we met. Having you as a member of Team MZ makes me proud to call myself its leader. It was a superb battle. Now then, if both of you are ready... Oh, we got healed. Yay! I believe matters have been settled. Bort will make the tower's control center with Floette. No, wait, please. Please let me go instead. What? But Bort won. You said... I know what I said, but I still want to do my part to protect the people of and Pokemon of Lumios. And as the trainer strong enough to beat me, I think Bort has a job only she can do. What do you mean? Bort, you're the trainer that the legendary Pokemon Zygarde found worthy. That's why I want to ask you and Zygarde to jump in and protect Lumios if things go south. The person I'm looking for is still somewhere in the city, not to mention everyone else. Lumios is our home. Floette and I want to make sure it stays safe for all us people in Pokemon. Understood. I will also aid Bort down here as needed. Huh, I guess you were ready to do what needs to be done no matter who won. Well, he's not Team MZ's leader for nothing. AZ's calling. I'll put him on speaker. What's up, AZ? I hope you'll forgive me for sending you to face this most important of battles without me. It seems that a life of 3,000 years truly is asking more than a single human body can give. I get it. All this stress about Prism Tower must be taking a real toll on you. Well, we won't let the 3,000 years you waited to reunite with Floette go to waste. Team MZ's here to handle things so you two can live in peace again. Your kindness means much, Urbane. Bort, Lida, Naveen, I have faith in each of you. I had hoped to protect Lumios, to protect the entire region of Kalos, carry on where I could not, safeguard the people and Pokemon of this city. They are her future. And to my dear Floette, I ask that you lend our Team MZ all the might of the Eternal Flower. You heard the man, Floette. Let's go. That's a Floetite stone. Alright, Floette. Mega Evolve. That tiny little hand. Let's go, Floette. This is where all the budget went into, was just this cutscene. They didn't have enough money for the voice acting, though. There's still no voice acting in this game. Guess this is the tower's control center. This chair looks like a full-on throne. Alright, we should be ready. Hey, Bort, you better be watching. This reminds me, you still gotta star in my Hotel Z ad when all this is done. Okay, Floette, here goes nothing. This is Vinny speaking. The light from the tower appears to be fading. Over. He's fucking dead. Rip Urbane. What's going on? I thought he had it under control. Doesn't look like it's under control to me. It's going completely wild. And those things growing out of it, they look like parts of Floette's eternal flower. I must go update our Quasar Tico Inc. team and issue new orders. Stay safe, all of you. Should we get down to the street? I suppose we'd better. We wouldn't want to be up here if more tremors hit. Dude, could you imagine if fucking Clement was still, like, a fucking gym leader at this point? He would be a fucking yellow stain on the floor. So what's Team MZ's next move? You have to help Urbane. Bort, can you hear me? Gotta say, the view's incredible from up here. I knew Lumios was big, but seeing it like this, thinking about all the people going about their lives down below, I appreciate it more than ever. Listen, Team MZ, it's up to us to protect the city, no matter what it takes. Backing up for a second, I'm glad you're alive. How are you not more scared for your life? Urbane, what's going on up there? Are you alright? I'm safe, I think. Mega Floette's got my back. But the tower's gone totally berserk. It's acting like a rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. I can't control it at all, and it's trying to fire off Mega Floette's moves. I mean, I'd love a hand, but I'm not exactly sure what you should do. Wait, I think... What is it? I see Zygarde on a rooftop in the Magenta District. You should head there. I think it might be waiting for you. Hurry! Urbane, can you hold that thought a moment? What for? We need Bort to team up with Zygarde. I think the tower going rogue is causing other Pokemon to undergo rogue Mega Evolution. AZ was right. This is bad. We gotta fight. is a fucking awesome song. They're acting like the tower's alive. Listen, if that thing is not alive, it's fucking wiggling for a strange artificial reason. Uh-oh. It's a good thing I bought a shit ton of healing items, because these guys are tough. Nice. Zatu and Miss Magia shows up to turn the town into Magiastopia, and Urbane acts like he knew her before. He's a guy who gets around. What can you say? Whew! Good thing we managed to calm them. Here, Bort, I'll hear your Pokemon. Oh, hang on, I've got an idea. Here we go, just what we need. What for? Well, what does Team MZ do when we need a plan? Bort knows, right? Strategy meeting. Yep, it's strategy meeting time. Alright, we've got two objectives. Calm down the rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon all over the city, and rescue Urbane and Floette from the tower. Not Flower. Sorry, that's what Floette has. We gotta consider what Urbane proposed for starters. Going to meet Zygarde? Yeah, but getting to it is gonna be rough. There's a ton of building debris in the way, not to mention those roots that the tower sprouted. I could take the rooftops. You think you could climb that wreckage, then go via the rooftops? I know you're great, Bort, but that's a lot for any one person. Even with our trusty partners, I doubt we three could make it all the way to Zygarde on our own. What's happened, Team MZ? Canary from Dynamo is here to jumpstart this show. What? Dude, that's his fucking idol. Check it. I brought backup, too. What are you all doing crashing our meeting? I just thought you might need some help sorting all this out, Bort. The Fist of Justice will not stand by while our city is in danger. You can count on us. Good to see you are still unscathed, Team MZ. I've had my hands rather full fielding calls from the top-ranked trainers who were provided with Mega Rings by Quasartico Inc. I was trying to explain the whole situation. However, Miss Canary here decided she would rather move straight to crashing Team MZ's group chat. How we got on this call's hardly important now. What's going on and how can we help? Right. According to Urbane, who's up in the tower right now, we need to find a way to reach the Magenta District rooftops, where Zygarde's waiting. What? Get it to come here instead. Could it be that Zygarde is testing Bort's abilities? Who's to say what's going on in Zygarde's head? Let's just help Bort get over to it. Allures, the thought of entrusting you few with such a crucial task fills me with unease. Nice of you to show up and immediately start complaining, princess! I was having Leban gather information. We elites know better than to rush in blindly. Now, if you will all check your Rotom phones, I have sent you each our findings. This image shows an aerial view of Centrico Plaza. At its center sits Prism Tower, out of which grows this vicious floral monstrosity. Yikes, what a mess. Not even Pops could fix it all overnight. We need to do something about those flowers before anyone does anything fixing. What do you say, Mr. Justice? Think you could take him on with those big muscles of yours? Thank you for the compliment, but even my seasoned strength would not be nearly enough. I believe our priority right now is to secure a route for Bort. That much I'm certain we can handle between us. Hold up, did Ivor just say something reasonable? Now that's a shock. He's right, with all of us working together, we can clear a way for Bort. Very well, let us decide among ourselves who will handle each area. Where Philippe? You know, he's just hanging out. Alright, let's go over what we've decided. Each of us is gonna try to keep the rogue Pokemon at bay in our area. Bort will come link up with us so we can collab on clearing a path to Zygarde. Thank you so much. Who knows what we would have done without you. We're lucky that all of us high-ranked trainers are scattered evenly around Lumios's 5 districts. If you would all indulge me for a moment, I have one minor concern to raise. Now, we're in the middle of an emergency. It occurs to me that Grisham is not among us. I mean, that's true, but shouldn't we focus on what those of us who are here can do? His absence will vex me until he competes in the next Super Torneo de Jacinth. You can worry about your precious tournament later, Jacinth. Honestly, do you even get how crazy it is that we're all here like this? We come from all walks of life, yet we cross paths simply due to our various ties to this city, then butted heads in our promotion matches. And now, we're helping each other out. Bort, one last bit of advice from the detective charged with protecting Lumios. Trust in L. He's not like the old Lysander from Team Flare. I'm sure he has no interest in taking lives. Trust in Zygarde and lend it your strength. I'll take care of everyone outside of Centrico Plaza, so please, take care of things where you are. Come on, you lot. It's up to us to save our city. That was for real the wildest strategy meeting we've ever had. No time to focus on that, Lita. With crucial parts yet to come. Right, we don't even know yet how we're gonna stop the tower. So I guess we've just gotta bet everything on the possibility Urbane mentioned, that Zygarde can help us fix this mess. First, head for the rendezvous point where Ivor and Gwen are waiting. Oh man, wild Pokemon are mega evolving left and right down there. Your rendezvous point with Ivor and Gwen is just ahead. Pidgeot, Garchomp, and Kangaskhan. Once you reach them, give them a hand if they've found trouble. I think this is, I'm gonna go with Mawile. I think this is a Mawile moment. No, wait, that's a ground type. I should have gone with Clefable. Bort. Ivor, martial arts prodigy and founder of the Fist of Justice, at your service. She knows who you are, dummy. We'll take point in this district as was discussed at the strategy meeting. If you're wondering, I was the one holding Ivor's phone during the meeting. As usual, he'd crush it in his giant fists otherwise. The rogue Pokemon certainly are out of force. A dire situation such as this requires teamwork. We must battle arm in arm to make it through. Do anything arm in arm with Ivor and he'll break your bones. Just stick with me, okay, Bort? It really is so funny that Mega Kangaskhan's Mega is just that the baby is as a fighter now. And the mother fucking hates it too. Twink. It's gonna be tough. I'm trusting you. I'm counting on you. There isn't a lot of Dragon-type moves that do diddly fucking dick on me. Yes, it is just a Kangaskhan, but the baby is a fighter now. Justice prevails! There's no end to them, but there's also no one getting angry at me for battling too much. At last, it is time for me to unleash the strength I've gained training with the Fist of Justice. Ivor, remember the plan. We're fighting to get Bort to the next rendezvous point. It's time for me to make a stand. Go on ahead, Bort. Hurry. Oh, Gwen, you're fighting for me at last? Wrong again, Ivor. Bort, bump me. Good luck. She's so shy about it. Let's get moving. Catch me if you can. She hates his ass so bad. I don't know if she hates him. It's just sibling shit, you know? It's just sibling shit. Let's cross the bridge up ahead. It seems we cannot reach the bridge due to all this debris. I could simply leap across the water with my finely honed muscles, but that is of no help to you. We had best find another way. Any clever ideas, Bort? We could use some of the rubble. I see! That section of the wall that was around the tower could make a fine bridge if we could knock it down. You've been in Ivor's place. You understand him due to being an older sibling and an empath? Well, Ivor's not an empath. I understand that you're an empath and you feel for him. But Ivor wouldn't really care because he's not an empath at all. Even my mighty fists may struggle to fell such a massive target. Phalanx, time to Mega Evolve! One trainer, one Pokemon, one heart! Justice Punch! There you go, a way across. It was making me nervous to leave you unsupervised, Ivor, so here I am. I see Phalanx saved the day. Gwen, you're alive! Quiet down, of course I'm alive. My apologies, I can't help but worry about you ever since that time you went missing. Save your concern for Lumiose, not me. Right, let us see the plan through to its finish. Other rogue Pokemon will undoubtedly appear. Hurry to Zygarde, Bort. Yes, go on ahead, for Lumiose! We didn't fist bump, we were doing punches at each other. For justice and shit. You don't know, you wouldn't understand. Great, you made it across. Streamer lady's just ahead. Her name is Kanari. Kanari. She's not some random streamer. Neither am I. Yo! Things ain't looking great, huh? Those poor Pokemon ain't exactly acting out of the fun of it either. So, we doing something about it, or...? Like I said in the strategy meeting, we're here to help you out. Lumios is my city. I was born and raised here. There's no way I'm sitting this out. Don't count me out either, kid. It ain't luck that ran my construction company all these years. I'd never let Canary deal with this alone. Besides, I can't just stand by while my city takes a beating. I feel bad for Blastoise and Steelix. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolution's really hurting them. Let's go, Bort. These rogue Pokemon ain't gonna save themselves. We'll work on putting together some scaffolding so you can move on ahead. Look lively, folks. We've got a big job to do. Got it, boss! You there! This is a work site, not a stand back and watch site. Zap to it! I beg your pardon? Me? You want me to help too? Come on, Bort. Show me why we should call you the strongest Mega Evolution user. I'm thinking this is a Heracross moment. You can catch these? How? Okay, we already need to heal you, Heracross. I'm sorry. You're getting hurt bad. Oh, Heracross, it's okay. I'm always on your side. Fuck, it wouldn't let me go to the menu in time. It's okay. It's okay, I'll do this. Ow! Stop. I'm trying to send out Heracross, leave me alone. Thinking of a different quest? You may be the MVP of the ZA Royale, but me and Electros get the award for most improved. Here, let me heal up your hard-working Pokemon. Flashbang. They love to give you Flashbang. We got our work done while you were battling. Feast your eyes on our scaffolding masterpiece. Dang, Pops, you didn't have to go this hard. Like, seriously, we just needed a path forward. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Excadrill and the team really pulled out all the stops. I think it's fair to say this is our finest, most amazing scaffolding course yet. But I'm sure you're up for the challenge, eh, kid? Nobody needs a challenge right now! When Lumios needs fixing, we fix it right up. But we can't repair lives without her lost. So we're counting on you to get out there and do your thing. I don't know if I respect Old Man Funpix for this. Me and Electros can take care of any rogue Pokemon. Go, Bort. Show us what you've got, Bort. It's all up from here. Set your sights on the sky, kid. Fall down, just get back up. Remember, it's all about balance. Great balancing up there, kid. Now there's a tricky spot. Better make a jump for it. Nice landing, kid. That'd look real good on the stream. Careful here, kid. Dang it! Better make a U-turn here. Stay focused until the end. Lumios is counting on you. Nice going, kid. Almost there. Just keep pressing forward. You gotta jump, kid. Kid, you carry yourself like a pro. I'm impressed. Very impressed. What a finish. Let's give it up for Bort. Goal! Nicely done, kid. We put our hearts and souls into that obstacle course and you cleared it beautifully. For real, that was all kinds of impressive. Oh, it's the bee. Uh-oh, looks like Trouble just joined the chat. Guess that's the price of being the cutest, coolest, cleverest streamer in Lumios. You mean in Kalos, yeah? Anyways, how's your back holding up, Pops? I'll hold however long it needs for my city and my grandkid. Now go for it, folks! The deadline's looming. Any percent speedrun mode. Let's go. Could you hurry it up? I'm getting tired. Greetings, I have been expecting you. Where's Jacine? Hello there, my dear Bort. You must be terribly disappointed to be met by Laban instead of myself. I do apologize. Unfortunately, there's work elsewhere to which only an elite like myself can attend, such as I don't know how to say that word, sorry. Such as fucking around with the mayor and mobilizing the forces needed to defend our city. Which is why my dearest Laban is present to support you on my behalf. She is as fine a battler as you will ever meet, so I expect she will be of some assistance to you. And so, my dear Bort, I kindly ask that you pacify those poor rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon before I arrive there. Now I send you all my love and best wishes with this beautiful bump of my fist. Laban, I trust you will do your utmost to aid our dear friend. Try not to be a hindrance. With that, I bid you adieu. Yeesh, she loves running her mouth. As if I'd ever be a hindrance. Give me a break. After all, it's not every day I get to take on worthy opponents like rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Don't worry, I know this isn't just fun and games. These Pokemon have Mega Evolved against their will, and they're suffering from it. Well, my partner and I are gonna use our strength to free them from their suffering. Let's do this! Uh-oh. You got this, Heracross. I believe in you. Don't forget, you're the main character. Oh, fuck. We gotta heal you again. No! Fuck. You tried your best, Heracross. It's okay. Twink will clean up. Can we normalize?
Shut up, Twink!
That was awesome. You killed it out there. Man, it feels good to battle side by side with someone who's not uptight. Fighting beside Justine is always kind of a struggle for me, honestly. What is it you struggle with, Laban? What in the heck did you... I mean, how long... It was nothing, Lady Justine. Pay me no mind. We will revisit your attitude and choice of words another time. For now, it appears some uninvited guests have decided to join us, Laban. Naturally, Lady Justine, your renown draws crowds, but I fear they have us outnumbered. You have a point. They look like quite a handful, even with the combined efforts of myself, Laban, and you, Bort. I think this calls for a secret weapon. Yes, Lady Justine, kindly follow me this way. Your attention, please, dear Pokemon. Allow me to welcome you to Lady Justine's personal battle arena. Justine's Zone on. This Justine's Zone should be enough to impede any Pokemon. Please continue on, Bort. Let's go, Dragalge. You and me are gonna keep these streets safe. Come, my dearest Clefable, let us show our new friends the finest hospitality for Lumiose. But what if it was purple? I'll fight against you or beside you, anywhere, anytime. You're doing great. Corbeau's just ahead. Doesn't seem like there's any Mons. Report in, Felipe. How's it look over there? I see. That'll work fine. Ne'er-do-wells like us gotta show what we're really worth at times like these. Me? I'm getting a real warm welcome from a couple of rogue Pokemon. But don't you worry about me. Our favorite do-gooder just came to the rescue. Listen, Felipe, this situation's bound to have people feeling down in the dumps. You and your crew get ready to lift some people up. Like a cookout or maybe something special. About time you showed up. By the looks of it, these friendly rogue Pokemon have been waiting for you too. I think it's time we work together again. Been a minute since we did, eh? Don't worry, me and Scolipede have your back. This is not a Heracross moment. In fact, this isn't even a Twink moment. This is a fucking hashtag girl moment. Damn, but you take so much damage before you Mega Evolve. Alright, go for the kill. You wanted to see two twins fight alongside each other? Sorry, it's actually two girls and a twink. I've got my grunts waiting up ahead. Come on, let's get moving. As long as Electros is with me, I'll keep charging ahead. Felipe isn't here yet? Afraid not, sir. Sorry I'm late, boss. You were supposed to put a ladder here. So tell me, Why don't I see one? Am I just an idiot who can't spot a big old ladder? Well, we tried setting up a ladder, boss. We even tried the holovators and... And what? All your trying doesn't seem to have resulted in anything to show. Well, rogue Pokemon busted them up, boss. They smashed everything. Guess we gotta do something about this ourselves, then. Rust Syndicate, time to show our mettle. You got it, boss! Once you choose your path, there's no turning back. The only way is forward. Okay, that's the worst fist bump yet. That might be the worst fist bump in the game. This is funny, though. You know how Mega Evolution's an expression of the bonds between Pokemon and people? Here's an expression of the bonds between the members of the Rust Syndicate. A human ladder. Boss! Mr. Corbeau! We've already fallen off the straight and narrow, and at this rate, we're gonna fall short here, too. Looks like we're one person short. What can we do now? Only one thing to do. My grunts are giving it their all, and as their leader, I need to give just as much, and then some. Don't you worry about me. My word's my bond, and I'm not breaking either tonight. This is our highest calling. Literally. No need to hesitate. Climb on up. I mean it. Don't dilly-dally. You better climb up quick, because I don't know how long we'll last. That's so funny. It looks bad, but it's so funny. Go get him, Vort. He's fucking dead. He killed himself. Good shit, Professor. Anja's going wild. We may not have much time. Don't worry about me, though. I've still got Floette up here. You're getting closer to Zygarde. It's easier to tell from up here. Uh-oh. Oh my, do we have some late customers? I'm afraid that Nouveau Cafe is closed for the day. But you seem to be in need of some help from us anyway, don't you? Well, we offer more than fresh, fragrant blends. We've got high-quality trainers, too. Talking will have to wait. We have Pokemon to take care of. Alright, I don't think this is a Mawile moment. If you're gonna go for Alakazam, hit it with the Pin Missile. Ow. Fuck. Dude, this is tough. This is tough. That's all that Hyper Beam does? That was fucking Diaper Beam, dude. That did jack shit. Dude, they're calling it the worst Hyper Beam ever? Metagross rolls worst Hyper Beam ever, asked to leave Lumiose. What is going on with the audio? My, like, capture card is flipping out a little bit right now. Ow. Oh, please let me heal. Oh, no. Oh, Twink. It did not let me heal. Okay, well. Hashtag girl? Okay, well, I can heal you up a while. I wasn't able to save Twink, but I can save hashtag girl. Well, they took care of Aerodactyl at least. And there's not much left on Alakazam. Now then, with that disturbance taken care of, I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. One Ember Roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Take it already. I bet your Pokemon are feeling as perked up as anything now, too, right? You know, many people have likened the bitter depths of a fine roast to the nature of life itself. At times like these, I quite see what they mean. We failed to keep the tower from running amok. Now we must rely on you to salvage the situation. What are you gonna do? I will never be able to outrun my connection to Team Flare, nor can I change those who will never forgive Team Flare for what happened 5 years ago. What I can control is what I do next. I will protect the people of this city, no matter what they may think of me. And what about you? What is it that you most want to achieve now? I want to stop the tower. That is a noble desire. Now let us each set out to accomplish what we must. I suspect Zygarde has been watching to see if you would make it this far. And now it shows itself at last, having deemed you worthy to battle alongside it. Looks like we've got more customers incoming. Not sure they'll appreciate our blends, though. Unlikely, at least not when they've gone rogue like this. Let's get them back to seeing reason. You go do something about that tower. After all, the cafe can't exactly turn a profit if that thing blasts away half the neighborhood. We will handle this area for you. That's another pretty bad one. That's another pretty bad fist bump. This way. I'm glad none of the Mega Pinsir care about what me and Zygarde got going on. They're like dinosaurs, they don't notice unless you move. And this is baby spinach. La la. La la la. Hey, Board. I can see you from up here. Looks like you met up with Zygarde, huh? Remember the day we met, how we got a glimpse of Floette's Light of Ruin? That move's gonna pack even more of a punch now. Watch yourself if Ange Floette starts attacking. Zygarde, you and Board have to save Floette, and all of Lumiose. I see you have proven yourself worthy of Zygarde's trust, Board. I have gathered 99 of the lost Zygarde cells. Only one cell remains, the 1% needed to complete Zygarde at last. But afterwards, will Zygarde and you truly be able to pacify this raging monstrosity? Will you be able to save Floette and your friend who are trapped within this rogue tower? The answer lies with you. I know that I was once among those who chose to take rather than to give, but that is no way to save the world. You must be one who gives. Give to Zygarde that which is dear to you as a trainer. Give it to the courage that drives you to stand in a fight. Give it the opening it needs to attack. My dog. Watch my dog power up. It's me, Mr. Big Boobs. Look me up on Google. Ange Floette is ready to destroy anyone who comes near it. Baby Spinach, you and me. You may not have been the Pokemon we've used the most, but maybe you will be the Pokemon we end it with. I don't know, though. It kind of depends on how things go. Yeah, Giga Drain is giving us a crazy amount of energy from this dude. It's insane. I don't know if this thing has typing. It doesn't, like, reflect in anything. Like, it doesn't make, like, a super effective or not very effective noise. Come on, Baby Spinach. We got this. Flower, you're cheated underground. Your attacks must be working. Dude, it's actually crazy. Baby Spinach could not be killed. All the years of Meganium catching shit. Nothing but strays fired its way. It's finally proven itself. This is a cool battle. It's using Light of Ruin. You gotta get out of its way. Sideguard will be able to protect you, it seems. Keep your guard up. The tower's not done yet. I believe in you, Baby Spinach. They're sucking you dry, but we suck harder. It's actually crazy how useful Meganium is here. Like, holy shit. Giga Drain basically makes it so we have, like, infinite health. No! Baby Spinach, you can't die. I won't let it happen. Train moves when there's infinite PP. Truly. Baby Spinach, get out of there! Now. I need it to not do the weird area of negative energy. Because then I gotta have Baby Spinach retreat. Ow. Why the poo gas blast? That's fucked up. Go, Baby Spinach. You gotta go. Hey, Dynamo! Thank you for the raid. I'm Ringaster. Welcome, everybody. It's literally the final boss of Pokemon Legends ZA. Spoiler. Oh, fuck. Baby Spinach. Baby Spinach, I will never give up on you. I hope you had fun with Sonic Rumble. Had to warn before the raid. Understandable. Understandable. Oh, Baby Spinach, get out of there. Alright, suck that one up. You're just in time to see Meganium be more useful than ever before. This is perhaps the greatest Meganium has ever been in any fight in any Pokemon game. Ow. Alright, Baby Spinach, come on. We got this. Alright, just leave Blade and get rid of it. We're almost done. We're almost done. Dude, that was a huge solar beam. It did not say that was a crit, but it felt like a crit. Alright, Baby Spinach, one more solar beam. Kill it! Zygarde, do your Zygarde beam. They really used up all their budget at the end of the game. They could not afford better fist bump graphics, though. Absolute cinema. You put an end to Ange Floette's rampage. The tower, Ange or whatever it's called, it stopped. It seems you and Zygarde managed to save the day, Bort. Yo, don't forget about us! What about all the rogue Pokemon? They have all been pacified. When the top-ranked trainers of the ZA Royale join forces, we can accomplish anything. Allures, that goes without saying. All thanks to the superstar of Lumiose, Jacinth, and the rest of you, I suppose. Sure, fine. Whatever you say at this point. It really is a Forces-like? This is the first Forces-like video game. Urbane, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Now all that's left is for Mega Floette to take control of Ange and put this all to bed. And once we get all this cleaned up, I trust Quasartico's gonna throw us a nice celebration. I'll see that it happens. After all, it's thanks to the efforts of Team MZ that we managed to stop the tower. I imagine AZ must be smiling. Splendid. I believe Richissime will be the ideal venue for such a gathering when the time comes. Pass. I'm down for whatever, so long as everyone has a good time. Zap you later. It's a low. Aloe? Well, I think that was the last time we were gonna hear it. Just one last step, Floette. Do your thing. What was that sound? Good question. Wait, it can still move? What's Ange trying to do? Everyone, Ange has gone dark woke. Fear not, citizens of Kalos, for I have been re-educated. It can't be. No way. If Ange fires Floette's Light of Ruin while it's all powered up like this, there won't be any Lumiose left to rebuild. Something inside your satchel is shaking? It's the fucking shitty pebble? Some kind of power is emanating from your pebble. The poop rock. You know what's crazy? I never thought of Zygarde much before this game, but after this game, I'm like, wait, Zygarde is fucking cool. Zygarde is literally a cool mon. Zygarde mech giving a nod changes so much. Like, actually. Now, Zygarde with the Dinner Blaster? Holy shit. Giving Hindenburg disaster is crazy. Dinner. Blaster. Destroy Link. I'm here to announce that we're blasting. Blaster. The blue wave. This is it, everybody. I'm more dark woke than you are. Where the fuck were you, Urbane? There was no way you were inside that fucking flower. You would have been annihilated like 15 times tonight. As ever, it is our choices today that shape our tomorrows. I will be grateful to you, forever, Team MZ, my dear friends. AZ has learned about Dark Awoke. Well, everybody, that was Pokemon Legends ZA. You know, it really is, like, fucking crazy to think about this game. When Pokemon X and Y came out in, like, 2013, I was not doing too hot in my life, you know? I was not doing great as a teenager, and I feel like in some ways maybe that painted my impressions of Pokemon X and Y as I've gotten older. Pokemon X and Y was always the worst ones. And I feel like, you know, with the kind of gaps that this game fills, maybe that was never fair at all. I don't know, it's weird. I will say this game stands very strongly on its own as well. I feel like even if you didn't play Pokemon X and Y, you'll get a lot out of this game. It's a very different take on Pokemon in a lot of ways. You know, it's got the very different battle system. And also, in general, like, the writing feels more mature. I would say the overall narrative isn't anything to write home about, but when I think about, like, the way these characters are written, the way they interact with each other, the way they care about their city, you know, it really resonates. It really resonates. I like that this game has a bunch of, like, fucking weirdos and, like, kinda, like, assholes who all get together because they're just, like, they just care about their city. Dude, I'm a fucking New Yorker. I understand this more than anybody else right now. This game is about how, like, we all live under one place. We have to be good to each other. And we have to fucking work together to make where we live better. A better future is tomorrow. This game is Dark Woke. This game is literally Dark Woke. Be excellent to each other, literally. This game got me to care about characters that I never thought I would care about. Because Pokemon X and Y does still have some of the weakest writing in the series. But this just, like, brings it all together. It brings it all together. It got me to care about fucking Lysander and, like, AZ and Mabel and all these characters that, like, I just would not give a shit about otherwise. It's crazy. This is a good game. This is a good game. Do I have my problems with it? Absolutely. This is not at all a perfect game. And I could see why this game is rated, like, not super high critically. It's like, it's below pretty much everything except, like, BDSP and Scarlet and Violet. But, I don't know. I think this game is fantastic. For all its flaws, for all its many flaws, I think this game turned out great. You know? I hope that Game Freak, like, gets more budget behind these games. It would be nice, but at the very least, listen, with the budgets that they're being given, they're fucking doing their best. And I still appreciate these games a lot. I love Pokemon. I will probably always love Pokemon for the rest of my life. And I'm glad that despite the fucking horrendous development that these games seem to go through, there's still, like, a lot of genuine love and passion that goes into them. And I feel like we're getting closer and closer to Game Freak being given that freedom. Hopefully it comes faster, but, you know, we take what we can get around here. And if what we get is a good video game, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's not perfect. It's not the big AAA Pokemon game, but it's fucking good. It made me care about Pokemon X and Y in a way I had never cared about it before. I have to respect it on that merit alone. But yeah, I love this game. I love this game. This might be one of my favorite 3D Pokemon games. I still think I would put Scarlet and Violet above this, but if someone told me they liked this game more than Scarlet and Violet, I would have no problem believing them. I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Fooled you. You thought it was gonna play the title screen again. Even his grave is imposing. I guess that's fitting for AZ, in a way. It seems like he handled all the preparations for it by himself. He even had me take his measurements, but he told me it was so I could make him some new clothes, not so he could have his grave dug. Keep watching over Lumios, AZ. I'll make sure it becomes like you wanted. A city of harmony between us and Pokemon. For 3,000 long years, he bid farewell to so many, and now we bid farewell to him. Let's go home. We need a good meal. Yes, that. I'm starving. It'll be that curry again, I suppose. We've got so much left to take care of. So many things to clean up and set right. Oh, deep breaths. Deep breaths. Just expecting the credits to show Corbeau in a hospital bed. Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team. They all got some good work in tonight. I'm pretty happy with how this team turned out. It's not my most balanced team, but it's a team of cuties. And I think that's important to have sometimes. Baby Spinach, Heracross, Patrick, Medic, Twink, hashtag girl, and Patrick. And Patrick. SpongeBob Patrick. This is a great game. This is a great game. I'm glad I got to stream this for y'all. I will not be doing post-game of this right away. I'm gonna take a little break from this game. We did get to see Patrick Mega Evolve. Don't worry, I didn't end this stream without Patrick Mega Evolving. We will do post-game sometime before Mega Dimensions comes out. Because obviously I'm gonna want to stream Mega Dimensions. I mean, this game was so good, telling me I'm gonna get more game is like, ooh. Oh. And more Megas? Oh. This was great. This was great. Shout out the team. Our team of little fairies. And then SpongeBob Patrick. SpongeBob Patrick. Alright, everybody. That's gonna have to do it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me, though, for Pokemon Legends ZA. I think the next playthrough I'm gonna focus on is Super Mario Galaxy 2. It's been a few weeks since we 100% Galaxy 1, so I want to get back on the Galaxy train. Other than that, you know, I'll be streaming more Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We'll be doing that Friday. We'll be doing that for the Ichiban Festival. And then Saturday, we're going to stream Jackbox. Next week, also, we'll be streaming Monster Hunter to try and get Omega dead, finally. Yeah, rip to a real one. I'll admit, I got a tiny bit choked up at the end there. I was like, oh, dude. Don't make me cry to the Pokemon game. Yeah, this game's great. This game's great. I like it a lot. Well, that is going to be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good night and take care. Who's live right now? Is there anyone live? Oh, no. I don't know anyone who's live right now. Alright, vote in chat. Do we raid Shrimps or Super Mario Smoking Weed the movie? Vote now on your phones. While you're voting, I'm gonna be off tomorrow. I want to have some time to play Hyrule Warriors on my own. Friday, we're gonna be doing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And Saturday, we're gonna be doing Jackbox. I see a vote for Shrimps. Nobody else has said anything. So we're gonna raid Shrimps. Yeah. Friday, look forward to Sonic, and Saturday, look forward to Jackbox. We're gonna have fun, and the new party pack is out. Next week, I'll start Super Mario Galaxy 2. And we'll be 100%ing that game, and that'll be our next big playthrough. And then after that, I don't know, maybe I will try to do Once Upon a Katamari after that. I've been meaning to get to that game, but now that I'm trying to, like, size down the amount of stuff I'm doing at the same time, I'm like, I wanna be smart about this kind of thing. I want to be smart about this kind of thing. But yeah, I'm rambling at this point. I don't really have much more to say. Good game. Good game. Recommend Legend ZA. I'll catch you all Friday with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds with Ichiban, my goat Ichiban. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.
There, don't smile because it happened. Cry because it's over!